I sent plenty of 'em.
Number 14, Cash.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for spending Sunday evening with us. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's the doctor in at the 3, small forward. They've got Thompson, and it's Perry in at the center position, locking down the middle. For NBA fans, early season games are so entertaining to watch, Grant. What's your favorite part of the early goings?
You know, BA, take your pick. Rookie development, team chemistry building, plus you wait all off season to see how your team measures up. And now you get to find out.
Here's the prodigy. Pass to Kaycock. Over to the wing. Here's the prodigy. It's hauled in by McCaw. Here's Sampson. Here's McCaw. Bonner, pass to Sampson. No good there. Here's the prodigy. Pass to Thompson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
First team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Home team, Thompson, taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Thompson. Here's Sampson. Junior outside. Three-pointer. The doctor, no good. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Down low, lets it fly. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Here's Sampson. Junior outside. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Pass to Sampson. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 5. That shot missing. Gone 1 for 3 so far. And he lobs it up top.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleek.
It's blocked, and that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Boy, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Basket's good.
And finally, a made shot. They look a little relieved after that one.
Gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Money. There's a screen. Takes a three. It's hauled in by McCall. To the middle. It's intercepted. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Money. Here's the prodigy. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. And a quick check now on the teams that led the league from the charity stripe a year ago.
Now, we all know that getting to the free throw line is so vital in today's game. I mean, you get the freebies, plus you put your opponents in foul trouble.
Lowry, he's checked in for Kaycock. Here's Sampson. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to McCall. Who poked away. They've got numbers. Here's Thompson. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Here's Sampson. Still without a bucket. Pass to Doctor. Shot on the wing. Thompson pulls it in. Gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Here's Money. Here's the prodigy. Out to Lowry. From the elbow. That's good on the jumper.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here's Sampson. Pass to Doctor. They set a pick. "19-footer. That shot off. Lowry left side. Junior outside. Here's the break. And the dunk by Junior.
And that's all the result of some good defensive awareness.
Gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Here's the prodigy. No made baskets yet. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Number 12.
No good on the free throw. Both teams will make substitutions. And he's good on the second. Here's Larson. Pass to Madsen. And here's Junior, guarded by Young. Here's Webb. Lays it up and banks it in. Webb's gotten his second bucket.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Here's the prodigy. They set the screen. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
A minute 29 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Webb. The three is up. He buries it from 3. Webb's got 7 points.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Out left to the wing. Here's the prodigy. Oh, deflected. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Patterson passes to Lowry. Here's Person. Here's the pick. Pulls it from the top of the key. Larson with a rebound. Gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Here's Madsen. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
Gone 5 of 9 from the floor. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The prodigy passes to Lowry. Rebounded by Madsen. Shooting a 45% clip from the floor. Here's Larson, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Here's the prodigy. 2 points. That one goes. He's got 5.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. They're up by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
They've got Junior, and it's Madsen in at the 5. Pass to Larson. That one no good. Here's Money. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. Bad intentions. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down. And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Baseline try. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul, first team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. And because he struggled with his free throw shooting so much last season, I thought he was hesitant at times to be aggressive. Wasn't looking to draw contact and was trying to avoid getting to the foul line.
First one falls for him. Towns, he's checked in for night. No good on the second free throw. Shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Inside. Here's the doctor. Money grabs the miss. Shooting has been great this game. 58%. To the paint. Pass to Lowry. Closed the net on 2 minutes played here in the second. Here's Patterson, covered by Junior. Here's Money. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. With a break here, let's see which teams racked up the assists during last year's campaign.
And if you have to ask, what's the name of the game? Well, it's all about ball movement for them. They love to share the rock. And we all know that assists are a great indicator of how well the team is executing.
And the first one at the line is good. So both teams changing it up here. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Young, the pass to Brewer. There's a screen. Pass to Patterson. Outside Young. Here's Brewer, right wing. All sorts of time. Money with the bucket. Money's got 5 points now this quarter.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Webb passes to the Magician. Here's Madsen from behind the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Newton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Money. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Money's got 9.
Nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area.
Webb passes to Madsen. Here's Larson. Out to the right wing. Pass to Webb. Here's the 3. Money grabs the miss.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Fires it from 18, and he nails the jumper. 11 points in the game.
They're definitely opting for the mid-range jumpers, and it's working.
And the visitors call time here.
substitution on the court.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Sampson passes to McCaw. Young against Junior. Fires from deep. Thompson pulls it in.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
And here's Junior outside, and he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Pass to Thompson. Yep, that one's good. Thompson's got 8. Here's Sampson. Yet to see a basket. Here's Madsen. Sampson passes to Madsen. Here's Sampson. The shot from the low post is good. He's gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Here's Farrell. Pass to Young. Now Thompson. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Sampson passes to McCaw. Here's Larson. He puts up a 3. Doesn't go that time. Young against Junior. Thompson outside. And there's the screen. Pass to Farrell. Back to Thompson.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Farrell.
2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. And no good. Gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Webb passes to McCaw. Here's Larson. The shot from 20 feet out connects. The jumper drops. Sampson's got 4 points this quarter. The home team calls timeout. Teams deciding to change it up. 1:36 left in the half. Here's Money. 11 points in the game. Thompson right side. And it's Perry missing. Gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Pass to Bonner. Out to the right wing. Here's Sampson. The shot off that time. Gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's the Prodigy. 5 points in the game. Thompson left side. To the inside. All alone on the break. And the basket by the Doctor.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
Here's Money. He's got 11. Inside. Here's Perry. He gets it up. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Up 2. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games. Since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me. I'm just going to take it easy. I'm pretty worn out.
Yeah, you've been burning those midnight oils, man. You've been hitting the clubs or something?
Nah, just putting up with you guys. It's exhausting.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through the net, you could see their confidence growing. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. They've got Thompson, and it's Kaycock in at the 2-guard spot. Pass to Bonner. Here's Sampson for the lead. Money grabs the miss. Money's got 4 rebounds in the game. And it's Sampson in at the point guard position. Money pass to the Prodigy. Here's Money. Rebounded by the Doctor. They've got Thompson, and it's Kaycock in at the shooting guard. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 5.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
And it's Sampson in at the point. Pass to Money. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Thompson outside. The Prodigy passes to Money from 6 feet away. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
They've got Thompson, and it's Kaycock in a 2-guard. Here's Bonner. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. And it's Sampson in at the 1. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's the prodigy. He's got 5. Pass to Money. To the right side. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the prodigy. It's hauled in by McCaw. McCaw's got 4 rebounds now. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Sampson. The offensive rebound. Here's the doctor. Misses the 3. Gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Money. The shot misses.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
A nice shot by McCaw.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Here's the prodigy. Pass to Money. Fires it from 18. And the shot is good off the backboard. Money's got 15. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Sampson. Counted from distance. Give him 8 points now.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Pass to the prodigy. Here's Perry. Here's Money. 15 points in the game. Perry, the pass to Money. Fades. It's rebounded by Bonner. Gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Knocks it loose. Here's the prodigy. He's got 5. Pass to Thompson. Here's the prodigy. Here's Money. And the 18-footer right on the mark. Money's got 6 here in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Doctor. Here's Sampson. The Doctor, the pass to Sampson. 6 to shoot. To the wing on the left. The 3. Pure from 3-point range.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
The home team calls timeout. So both teams making some changes here. All right, now that we have a second, let's take a look at which teams cashed in on the fast break last year.
You know, it really made for some exciting games the way this team ran the floor, always maintaining impressive energy in transition.
Gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's the prodigy. He's got 5. There's a screen. With the drive. And unable to corral the miss as it goes out of play. Patterson is checked in for Perry.
Substitution on the court.
Here's the Prodigy, and they cash it in right away with a quick shot. The Prodigy's got 7 points in the game.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Here's Larson. And he banks in the layup. He's got 5.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Here's the Prodigy. 7 points in the game. Up top, Lowry to the paint. Young. The Prodigy passes to Young. And Young draws the double. Rebounded by Matson.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Tipped. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
But, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Waters, the pass to Patterson. Here's the Prodigy. Goes up on the wing. Off the window. It's good. The Prodigy's gotten 4 this quarter.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
50 seconds left in the third quarter here. High arcing shot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul. First team foul. Home team foul. Waters. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the away team. Webb. Taking 2 shots.
And he drops it first. And both free throws good for Junior. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Person. Pass to Patterson with his first shot attempt. And it's Webb with a rebound. Gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. From outside the arc, here's Matson. And we've reached the end of the third. They're up 7. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And it's Lowry in at the 3. They set the pick. Here's Person. Oh, Junior with a block. And he's able to get it back. To the middle. To the left side wing. Waters, the pass to Person. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. Rebounded by Matson. There's the steal. Here's Lowry, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Lowry taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second. The visitors with the ball. 6-point game. When this game is done, they'll be off to Milwaukee, taking on the Bucks. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Pass to Patterson. Fades away and sinks a tough shot. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Junior against Young.
Home team foul. Waters. Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for the away team. Webb. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Junior. Frazier. He's checked in for Patterson. And both free throws good for Junior. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Young. Here's Frazier, covered by Towns. Clock at 6. Here's Frazier. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. Thompson, he's checked in for Frazier.
At the line for the away team. Madsen. Shooting 1.
And that one misses. Doing it well, almost 50% from the floor. Young against Towns. Down low. Here's Waters. And it's Webb with a rebound.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Sampson, and he lays it up and in.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Pass to Waiters. Thompson in the post. Rebounded by Madsen. Madsen's got 4 rebounds now. Shoots from the baseline. Larson, no good.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Thompson in the post. Covered by Junior. Oh, Junior with a block. And that one's good. Waters. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Towns outside. Pass to Madsen. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Now Thompson. The steal. Sampson passes to Webb. Here's Sampson. Pass to Madsen. 11 feet out. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Shooting only 29% since the fourth quarter began. Now here's Thompson. Low block shot. Nails the baby hook.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. And the visitors call time here. Chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, over that break I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it, stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
Good job there, Allie, thanks.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Money, pass to Kaycock. Here's the prodigy. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Pass to Doctor. Here's Bonner. Here's McCaw. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The first free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. Shooting at a respectable 49%. Here's the prodigy. Pass to Money. Here's Perry. Intercepted. It's 2-on-1. Here's Sampson. And he drops it in from the low post. Sampson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Changing ends quickly, scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Pass to Bonner. Here's McCaw. Here's Sampson. Sinks the tray.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
The prodigy passes to Money. The fadeaway. It's rebounded by Bonner. Bonner's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Sampson. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of hype. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
4 on the clock. Launches it. The rebound by Perry. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The prodigy passes to Kaycock, and that one's good. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Doctor. Here's Sampson. There's the three. Drills it from deep.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Here's the prodigy. And so the road team gets the W in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And time now to present our player of the game.